I am using a different system over here for my front cam media team, so don't beat me up. There will be no front cam today. It's giving me a little bit of a hard time with the extra camera setup. So don't beat me up. It's on my to-do for today to see why. Okay, that's great. Thank you. So please be kind to the old man. Be kind to the old timing man. I'd appreciate that. Should be live on all the things. Let me know.
YouTube's up.
Thank you. Aye. Okay. We've got Mark is already over there training and trading on futures. For those of you that are just now joining us, Mark over there, our futures training moderator, has now achieved greatness. He is at over $1 million in profits. He did that all right here at American Dream Trading. He's been with us now for, yes, it'll be closing in on 3 years. I know it's been about 2.5 years. Never traded a day in his life. Been with us every single day. Now a training moderator. Now one of the greatest futures traders in America. He started with a $700 account at the tail end of October. So it's been 7 months. He's turned $700 in a real cash account into $1 million. Congratulations to you, Mark. And for everybody who is now getting training from him. It's absolutely beautiful. Congratulations. We appreciate you. You know, there's a lot of people out here selling Discords and bots and all this other stuff, but there is no other American Dream Trading. That is our 12th millionaire we have created in under 3 years, and 10 of those 12 had never traded a day in their life. So you know me, it's always about the proof is in the pudding. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes, sir. Get you some.
You guys,
and we got receipts. We got receipts. Got
That's
receipts.
Right. That's right. Thank you. So great job. I appreciate everybody being here. It's just nice. Mark is an amazing person, which makes it doubly nice. He's in here helping every day. Listen, it didn't come easy. I'm just going to let you guys know. He was here every single day. The first year he was able to retire from his 9-to-5 job, a 6-figure 9-to-5 job. He was able to do that within the first year of being at American Dream Trading, which is phenomenal. After that, of course, he had his second year that he was here. His second year was better than his first year. But guys, now that, you know, this New Year's here, he has turned it up, right? I've seen him have $300,000 a day. I've seen him yesterday. He did what? $60,000, $30,000 the day before, $50,000 the day before. So while we're talking about $1 million, to make $1 million, just so everybody knows, that's $4,000 a day out of those 252 trading days a year. $4,000 a day. Mark is doing anywhere now between like 20 and 60,000 a day. Have you guys noticed that?
Man.
Yeah, those $4,000 days are long gone. He did 8,000, I think, this morning before everybody else woke up.
Yep. In gold.
Yeah.
He's going to blow $1 million out of the water.
Yeah, easily. Yeah, he's on pace now to do about $1 million every other month. Or $1 million a month. Yep. So
Coach, is this scalping or EWO?
Both. He's doing a combination platter. Yep.
Yeah, it's a mixture.
Yep.
Nice.
So that's the beauty of what we're talking about. And those of you, right, that think you need these ginormous accounts, again, I'm not exaggerating. He started with a $700 account. $700. Now turned it into $1 million. Now listen, Mark's already made over $1 million with us. He's at like $1.2, $1.3 million since joining American Dream Trading. But the goal, the big number is because he turned $700 into $1 million. So you guys are just now hearing about him being a millionaire because it was a simple fact of $700 into the futures account into $1 million real cash profit, right? He had already become a millionaire at American Dream Trading months ago. You guys just didn't know it. We didn't talk about it, and I didn't have permission to say it, but I already knew he was a millionaire here. Bet you guys didn't know that, did ya? Huh? Anybody? Bueller?
I hear the crickets.
Yep.
Oh,
I did, Coach.
Yep. So,
how do you keep track of all that?
well, people message me, send me things, right? So I'm always talking to everybody behind the scenes. So I already always know what's going on with every person that is inside of the community. This is why I also tell you guys, right, to post your profits and loss. Listen, that's not a marketing ploy. Nobody gets to see your profits and loss. I don't know if you guys know this or not. That's behind the paywall. If you're not a paid member, you don't get to see my profit and loss. So it's not marketing, right? It's so I can get a pulse on what is going on, who's doing what, who's succeeding, who's not, who needs help, what is going on, right? It's not marketing. Have you guys noticed that you can't see the P&L if you're a free member? So, anyways, post your profits and loss, please. That helps everybody in the community. We can see what's going on and who needs help. The other aspect of it, right, is the accountability portion. You must have accountability, and it's a huge way for you to do that. So regardless if it's good or bad, it should help you to be accountable, right? I would challenge all of you on the accountability aspects. I had a one-on-one yesterday, and we went over that a lot, right, with an amazing person that I talked to for an hour yesterday. And accountability is a major part of what we do here at American Dream Trading. This is why we are a community of people helping people. It's a huge part of it, right? Find what works for you. Only you know what works for you in your brain. No one else knows it. And that is a big part of the journaling. We're still working on the journal. I apologize it's taken so long. We've been doing a lot of stuff. We will come out with a digital and a printable version of our journal, American Dream Trading official journal. So I hope all of you, I'm going to make it literally a pass-through cost. There will be no additional cost to it. That way, everybody in the world can have this journal. Okay, there's not going to be cost. Yeah, it'll be whatever it costs us to make. If they charge me $10 to ship it, you go to for $10.01 or whatever they force me to do. Right? We're not trying to make money. I don't make money on the hats, the cups, the shirts. We make literally nothing. It's to get them into your hands. Okay. So again, I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much. Speaking of appreciation, I want to thank all my moderators. Without them, we don't have American Dream Trading. So thank you to Bruno, Dom, Miranda, Unhappily Housewife, Eric's Moto, David, Mark, Palmcoast, and Richard, Doug, Bucko, Chris, Eminem, Mountain Man, Gilly, and Diesel Dan. Appreciate all of you. Thank you to all of my military family. Anybody that's serving or that has served, thank you. We honor and respect you every day here at American Dream Trading.
Hoorah, Coach.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you to all my first responders, firefighters, police officers, teachers, doctors, nurses, and everybody with me, all my truck drivers around the world. There it is. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. If you guys are watching over on TikTok, do me a favor, double tap those screens. We get to 50,000 likes today or 300 concurrent viewers. We will do a giveaway. I appreciate that. Thank you, everybody who has subscribed to our YouTube channel. We're now at 15,000 subscribers. Thank you. Thank you. We've worked extremely hard over on our YouTube area. We've got about 2,000 training videos. Listen, I removed over 1,000 videos in our YouTube channel, and we still have about 2,000 training videos over there. I'm not exaggerating. I took out all the fluff and the unnecessary things. It's all training all the time. Get over there. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you are alerted when new videos come out and when we go live. Appreciate you. Oh, I got a message. Hold on one second. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, we'll set you up. Yep. Absolutely. Good to see you, buddy. Hold on one second. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. So one of our members that was inside of our room, I won't say the company because he got hounded after that, but one of our other millionaires, which is funny, it just popped up. Where was he at last count? Now, remember, this person, same thing, was a sheriff who actually, I think, got hurt in a line of duty, if I remember correctly, and ended up fully retiring from joining American Dream Trading. Within a year and a half, he was at his first million. Last count, he's over $10 million. And this will let you know how far he's come from since then. Since joining us back in 2022, he just bought a place in Hawaii. That is awesome. Congratulations to you. Very cool. How amazing is that? That is literally, isn't this what we talk about? Being a part of the American Dream Trading? Am I right?
Yes, sir.
That is awesome.
Definitely a great goal.
Yeah, that's incredible. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Here we go. This is updated count. Are you guys ready for this? This is crazy. Now, I need you to remember this. He joined us with zero experience, never traded a day in his life ever. Just like you and I, he was a regular person working regular jobs, doing the things, right? So he trained his daughter on how to do this and working with American Dream Trading, obviously. She has just passed $600,000 in profits. This is his daughter. If you guys remember, was getting ready to go to college and all that. Do you guys remember? She's now
Remember very well there, guys.
She's now made $600,000. Now, hold on. This is nuts. You guys are going to love this. So when you guys hear me say that American Dream Trading is literally, we are heading towards $1 billion with a B for our community. This one person started with us 2.5 years ago. Just yesterday has now cleared $17 million at American Dream Trading.
Good night.
Absolute.
Was that Palm, Coach?
No, no, it's not Palm. No, this is I can't say the name.
Oh, okay.
Again,
Yeah,
some people I get to say, some people I don't. Everybody,
Gotcha.
you should remember who this is. This was our sheriff who got hurt.
Yeah, I remember him.
Who got hurt on the job, right? Can't say the company name and stuff, but got hurt on the job, joined us really early, made his first million. If you guys remember, he posted a picture that he bought a brand new Corvette for his daughter. Do you guys remember that?
Yes.
17 million freaking dollars now. He just updated me on it in 600,000 for his daughter. That's incredible. 17 million. Last count was 10. And that was, listen how fast he went from 10 to 17. That was March. That was 2 months ago. He was at 10. Now he's at 17. He did $7 million in the last 2 months.
Incredible.
Oh my God.
Money makes money.
Yeah, listen, I tell you, it's not some, I know we got 1 minute to the bell, but listen to me. This is not some sales thing. Once you become a good trader, the money will come. Now, listen, I'm running out of time, so I got to hurry up. We're gonna be about a minute or two late into the bell, so nobody freak out. You can trade at the bell. You already know if it ran up at the pre-market, look for a pullback at the open. Listen, if you guys want to join us, you can hear the success. You see what's going on. Obviously, results not guaranteed. Trading is very hard. American Dream Trading, myself, Chad Christian, and anybody else associated with us, none of us are financial, tax, or investment advisors. Everything we discuss is for training and education purposes only. Go to AmericanDreamTrading.com. Get signed up today. 5K sale. This is ending. 5K Diamond Lifetime Membership. $50,000 in value, $5,000. You better go and buy it. I'm not kidding. Get it right now. Appreciate everybody. Listen, we're going to be rocking and rolling again. It's going to be about a minute late. If you guys want to get the regular premium membership, starts at $125. Otherwise, VIP membership start at $500 a month. You guys can get a monthly, quarterly, semi, or an annual membership. You guys get signed up, AmericanDreamTrading.com. Today, I'm going to try to go live a little bit longer and or add in some extra time just because TikTok has been really messed up. Thank you. We're getting a lot of viewers now. All right, let's rock and roll now, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you all for allowing me to be 27 seconds late. Thank you. All right. Market's doing exactly what we had anticipated, which, as you know, if it ran up in the pre-market, what does it typically want to do at the open?
Sell off.
There you go.
And it's pulling.
Yep, and it's doing exactly what you have all been trained on every single day. Am I right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Thank you. Just made $350 in under 3 seconds. Just like that. And I got it late while I was talking. Everybody else in this room should have already made money. Yesterday, I made $4,000 in the first 6 seconds. Everybody in this room should have already made money in the first 2 seconds if you're a master scalper. If you're not, don't be doing that. Okay, great. 2-minute EWO is in effect for Apple 2-minute EWO riders. Just make sure you guys are sitting on the 200 MA. If I were you, I'd wait just a little bit more. Make sure you can clear the 200. Otherwise, to be safe, make sure you wait for that second indicator if and only if it is larger than the first. Otherwise, you need to wait. It could be 16 different indicators right in that area on the EWO. If they're flat, it must be higher or taller than the previous one. If you guys
is on
go ahead.
new order.
Thank you. If you guys are interested in working with David, who's now got over $600,000 in profits and trades live every day on the Apple 2-minute EWO. He's been doing this for 2.5 years with us. Make sure you guys join that VIP Gold membership, which is part of the Diamond. Diamonds are forever, baby. Diamonds are forever.
What's your stock? LOBO, halted to the top.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's glorious. It's on
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah,
Let's go, baby.
I'm sitting on it, Coach. Sitting on it.
Nice job. Look at that spike at the open. Woo! Woo!
It actually dropped at the open. Coach.
I see it. I see
It's
it. People
profit.
pulled back, tried to collect a little bit profit, but guess what? We called that out at $1.74. So even the pullback was $1.90, right?
But I'm in at a 204. So.
Nice. Everybody just manage your trade. Be cool. Make sure you have your stops on each and every trade. Thank you. Today, by the way, I will be trading live in front of your faces. Futures, ES and NQ. Soxel up 3%. Peloton up 3%. DJT, massive 2.5%. Bitcoin reaching all-time highs again at 104,000. Congratulations on everybody who's been listening to our program every day while the world was screaming recession. We were buying the dips, and now they have ripped, and now we are almost at all-time highs across the board in all the markets. It's beautiful. I think we're 4% down from all-time highs. 4%. Remember, everybody was screaming and crying. We're down 18% on a 2-week pullback. We're back, baby. Stop crying. Good thing you tuned into American Dream Trading. Am I right? Nice.
Absolutely.
Good job. Good job. Mara, speaking of crypto, remember we talked about it in the VIP area this morning. I told you if you start to see, right, the market conditions go green, we always want to watch our crypto stocks. That's Mara SOS, MSTR, and Riot Coin, of course. So keep an eye on those. NVIDIA yesterday with a massive run yesterday. NVIDIA, if you guys remember, I've been telling you for months, I love NVIDIA around that, right? That 110, 115 range for everybody to be writing covered calls. Does everybody remember that? Okay, good. That's nice. And when it got down to $86, I told you guys this is a ridiculous fire sale. $86 today. That was, by the way, that was 3 weeks ago or a month ago. Yeah. Today, $126. Soxel, I told everybody to jump on this bad boy. It got down to $7. Today, closing in on $18 freaking dollars. Did anybody get in on that Soxel? It was the only one that I told you, make sure you all take a look at that.
Absolutely, Coach. Thank you.
I'm messing you high.
Thank you.
There's name calls.
Thank you. Also told you guys Tesla again, and I told you guys it looked like it was going to have a run up leading up till June. Does everybody remember that? I told you this is a ridiculous fire sale. That was, by the way, at around this 214. I even have a video out there explaining all the ways why Tesla was about to rip. It's actually on our YouTube channel right now, and it was me talking about it at 214. Today, Tesla's at 321. You're over $100 in profit. 3 weeks. You're rich. Don't forget to tip your moderators. Appreciate you. Thank you. Apple 2-minute EWO is now to the upside. This is why I told you guys, if you were looking at the downside, I'd be waiting for the break and hold below that 200 MA. Otherwise, wait for confirmation. That's why we don't want to jump in right away, because you never know. You guys are at a double top. Thank you. You guys are at a double top situation with Apple right now. See it?
Double top SPY.
Yep. Oh, thank you. Perfect.
Coach, look at CONL.
CONL. Looking good, partner. I like it. Let's check it out. We've got 3.92 million volume. Why do I not have a float on that? I cannot. Why is there no float? Anybody see what the float is? I can't. There, it's not showing. I don't know how many shares they have outstanding, but
they just made $250 on it.
Yep, nice job. Good job. LOBO, what time is that going to unhalt? 9:40? 9:35? There it goes. It's unhalted now.
Okay,
LOBO. LOBO just went live. New high day. LOBO. Well, new high of session, not new high day. LOBO. I think it just halted again to the upside.
Yes, sir, did that. 230. I just moved it up a notch. Thank God.
That's nice.
Glorious to the downside.
Thank you. That's nice. That's nice. Tesla with a huge pullback. Q's starting to pull back just a little bit. Good job. LOBO called that out in the VIP this morning at $1.74. Just halted for the second time at $2.30. Congratulations.
Halted 942.
Thank you. That's nice. So nice. SPY and ES futures up here on this double top. Be careful. SPY and ES futures a double top. Same with the Qs and Apple. You can see Apple pull back on the double top. Did I save anybody's butt when I called out Apple double top, by the way?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. What do we do on double tops?
We short
We short the shit out of it. Excuse my language. Nana, put some money in the jar.
Okay, you got it, Coach.
You like that? How I was the problem?
We do whatever you say.
Yeah. That's beautiful, man. Thank you, Nana. Checks in the mail. Appreciate you for playing along with that.
1,400 on Amazon this morning, Coach.
Good job. Good job. Be careful. SPY is up here on this double top, gang. Just be careful. Apple with a perfect double top pullback. That was called out live. Trust me, I've got 800 million training videos on that. Thank you. The only reason I think that we're not seeing it yet on SPY is because it had this spike up to 585. You got a little bit room to go. Remember, it's 20 to 40% or I'm sorry, 20 to 40 cents. So if it's 585, really about 584.60 ish. I'm gonna draw this actually.
Yeah, I got a gold line at 584.76.
There it is. Right? Isn't that funny how we're like almost right to the penny from each other on that? It's glorious. 20 to 40
Just broke.
cents. Yep, 20 to 40
Just broke
cents.
125% on Soxel.
Oh my goodness gracious. Good job. Good job. There it goes. Watch for it here. Now
and
we're
NVIDIA is new high day too, so that's gonna help Saxel.
Yep, it's just glorious. Did you guys hear that? Our members are now 125% on Soxel since I called it out live for all of you and told you. I only gave you one, right? Now I've been talking about Tesla every day. I talk about Tesla all day, every day. I've called out Tesla on every single dip and exactly when to get in, haven't I? For 3 years.
Yes,
I
sir.
told one of my
Every
told one of
time.
my customers.
Go ahead.
I told one of my customers at my cafe that my coach called out Soxel, and she told me last week, I'm going to buy that. I go, you do that. I'm going to talk to her tomorrow and see how that went.
Oh, good deal. Absolutely. Now
Look,
you
it's
now
my
you
First
can
time she ever bought a stock.
Thank you. Now listen, now what you need to do is hit her with that affiliate so you can get paid, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm doing.
Yep, time to get paid. I remember the first time my accountant asked me, this was 25 years ago, and I got him into some software back then. It was called Nuance that used to handle the Dragon Speech software, right? Because remember, once upon a time, my whole life was IT. I got him into that, and I think he said he made like $100,000 in the first 6 months. That was my accountant.
Yeah. Jesus, yeah.
Woo! It's glorious. Got my buddy into Facebook, which is now Meta. He owns one of the largest companies in Michigan. He's made millions now off of that. Congratulations to you. Boom. Very nice, very nice. That same thing, that was about 20 years ago, give or take. All right, now we're coming on. Now we're up around this double top area. We're at the actual, look at it hit 584. It hit 58. It did not. Did it hit to my penny? Get out of here. 584.67. And what did I say the top was? Exactly. What did I say? 60. 584.60. I said you better be watching for it. That's 40 cents off the 585, right?
Yeah, hammered it with puts right there.
That's beautiful. And Palm, you said 584.
76. I was off
Yeah,
by 10
we were,
cents.
dude, we were right there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's glorious. So what am I doing? I'm staring at it while everybody in the room is getting paid. Why? Because you pay me to train you, not for me to trade. Do you understand?
Coach, got a real quick question.
Go.
On my Fidelity, trying to buy the Lobo, it says buy orders are not allowed for this security.
Yep.
It allowed me Fidelity.
Yep. Some brokerage accounts don't allow certain shares and some do. Yep. Look at this pullback. Please tell me you guys got on the SPY double top pullback that was called exactly almost to the freaking penny when I said it was going to pull back when you see it up here. Tell me.
I know, Coach.
That's it.
My gosh, I've got it drawn on my screen.
I got it, 229.
For crying out loud. It's like Chutes and Ladders here, man. Just go.
Called it before it happened. You
Right?
said where it was going to go. It went right there. You said when it was there. Then it pulled. Then it went to the 21. And then you're saying, hey, did you make any money? Oh, my God. Can you tee up a bigger watermelon?
I know, right? And people are like, but I don't know what should I...
Where's the entries?
Yeah,
Where's
they're
the
like, but I'm
entries?
just waiting on something. I'm gonna...
Yeah.
They're like, I'm just gonna sit here on my ass.
But what do I
Some
do?
entries.
Palm, you
From
nailed it.
day one,
Good job.
listen to the sound of my voice.
Yes. Thank you. Good job, everybody. Hey, listen, you'll either listen and do the things or you won't, and you'll wonder why you're not successful yet. That's it. There's no in between. Yeah, it's funny. I mean, look at the box that I've had to draw out here. Look at it hit here, and look at the bottom. See it? My. Cup and handle. That's a cup and handle right there. By the way, that is your cup. Handle. Coming back for retest. Everybody see it?
Gamma flipped into calls on the 21 and just sold it.
Oh my gosh. And I'm over here just walking you guys through it, right? Palm's over here about to make another $1 million today. And I'm just walking you through it. Walking you through it, baby. Good job. Good job.
Thanks, Coach.
You got it. Nice job. Proud of everybody in the room. You guys are getting better every single day.
Thank you,
Hey,
Coach.
Coach, what's the number up to now? Millionaires.
12.
Last I heard it was like 10 or 11. What's
We're
the
at
number now?
12. We're at 12
12.
as of yesterday with Mark,
Nice.
our futures moderator. Just hit $1 million off a $700 cash account.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Thank you.
Hey, Coach, I got a stupid question
Go.
for you. I think I missed something here. How did you pull the number out 584.67?
Because remember, I have about a 20, 25 to 40 cent variance on SPY, remember?
Yes.
So
okay.
wherever I think my key levels are, I give it that about 20 to 40 cent variance. So if you look at 585.03 minus 40 cents takes you up to about 584.60 and some change. Make sense?
Yeah, gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, because I did see the high.
Yep.
And then I was wondering,
Yep.
fine. Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, and remember, I was telling you guys the reason, right, that it was confused right here, right? Remember, I said it has not pulled back yet because
Right.
it's still got that variance. And guess what? That variance was exactly right there. That's why I said
Yeah.
don't do it right here. I gave you to the frickin' penny, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep, absolutely.
Hey, Coach, does
Yes.
that mean that it can go 25 to 40 cents above that 585.03 as well?
Correct. But we typically don't see that on a double top. You typically, not always, but you typically don't see that. And remember, I get in before it happens. Don't I say that every time? We don't wait for it. We get in before it because most likely it's going to pull before it gets there. Don't I say that every single time?
Yes, you do.
Yep, because if I would be waiting for it to get up here or above, I missed all the money to be made, right?
Right. So would you, I mean, let's just say in the case, and
Well,
I've seen it here and there, where it does go above that 585, and let's say you got in at the 584.67 to
Yep.
the downside, what would you do if it did
I
go up
would
to that?
give it my variance, my 25 to 40 cent variance on the other side.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It would look like this. If I'm in it, right, I'll give it that variance. And then my cutoff's going to be that 20 to 40 cents above. And I'm like, that's my cutoff. Make sense?
Right. Right.
But
just
I always
wondered if
go
you'd
in
get out of it
early.
or not.
Everybody in here, everybody in this room, aren't you trained to do that early on it? Everybody in this room, yes?
Yes.
I tell you every
Yes,
time.
yes,
I have
yes.
never said wait for it to go above. I have never in a million years have ever said that. I said that's where the rookies go. I tell all of you to get in early so you're a part of it. If you're waiting, you're going to miss the whole freaking run. Yeah, we don't wait here, right? There's no hesitation. Good job.
Thanks,
We'll hold
boss.
off
I
on all
appreciate
Q&A
that.
though until after 10 o'clock. Appreciate it. I'll love all your faces. Thank you. This is now a cup and handle retest. Cup, handle, retest. If it breaks and holds above our area, bullish. If this cannot break this at all, bearish.
Apple's pulling pretty good.
Yep, I see it. It's looking great. I'm waiting for SPY to follow suit, but SPY is sitting on that consolidation area. If it cannot break and hold up there, yeah, and I can see the Qs are pulling, SPY's pulling, Tesla's pulling, Apple's pulling, right? But doesn't mean SPY is going to follow suit. What you need to remember is I keep a very close eye on all the things to see how much it affects SPY. Because if all of those are super pulling, but SPY's just like kind of consolidating, guess what happens when they breathe back and go up? SPY will, right? So I'm always paying attention to everything. This is why I keep all this open. Right there. SPY and ES futures just hit the 21 again, which is where it respected last time. Yes. That is a yes. Okay, good. Glad we're all on the same page. Okay, thank you. Good job. Now, if I'm going to master scalp this off the 21, which I would have because it respected it last time, my stop would be just below the 21. Now that it's moved in my favor, I would move my stop up above here. Now I'm locking in my profits, guaranteeing that no matter what happens to this trade the rest of the day, I'm now covered. Great. Lots going on, media team. You got about 8,000 videos you can make this morning. Congratulations, media team, on all the amazing videos you're about to create. Thank you.
Real quick, on that level 2 for Lobo, the ask is $1.20 compared to a bid of $2.60. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah, so I wouldn't worry about it when it does that, right?
I don't know.
There goes your SPY retest breakthrough here, right? So this is everything up here. Did anybody, by the way, hit the 21 bounce exactly when I said? Again, it respected who did it. And I know Palm did it. Palm, you don't even have to raise your hand or say anything. I already know that's a done deal. Anybody else?
I was late on it. So
Anybody
unfortunately
else?
not.
Anybody not late on exactly
I'm
when to do
sorry.
the things? Nana, put $1 in the jar for being late. Anybody else?
Coach, I'm putting $1 in the jar too.
Oh,
I made $5, but
damn
Coach, I
it.
did. I
Sometimes the
got
sell
it.
doesn't go. It's
All
I
sometimes
made
like put the
$4.
sell, it doesn't go, and it's not
Okay.
going. I'm still not going. It's too
Okay.
late.
All right. Everybody be cool. Calm down. You'll be all right. Plenty of
I
opportunity.
did it,
Happy.
Coach.
Thank you. Thank you.
Love you, Coach.
Love you too. Now remember, this is only for master
Thanks.
scalpers, right? It's only for master scalpers. Everybody else, be cool. Let's take a peek, by the way.
Tesla is reversing.
So how about this? Who is in SPY 2-minute EWO to the upside? Anybody?
I am.
Thank you. How's that working out?
Up about 15% right now.
Nice job. By the way, the buy-in for that is right here. See it? 583.38-ish. That's the buy-in for it right there. Why? Second indicator was larger than the first. It did break above VWAP at this point, and your candle was larger than the previous one. That is an engulfing candle, which is very bullish. You would have hammered it here, and now you would be right here.
The
Good.
big seven is starting to go on toward the
Nana
upside.
put $1 in the jar for not doing the SPY EWO setup. I'm just trying to milk her some money today. Did you guys hear it?
He's trying to make you the next millionaire.
Yeah, that's right, Nana.
$1 in the jar.
Hey,
Yep.
I'm just telling everybody
Put
that it's
$1
looking
in
good
the
right
jar.
now, the big seven.
Put it in there. Good
I'll
job.
be quiet.
Good That's awesome. Hold on one second. Love it. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, wow. All right, that's rough. Hold on. Oof. Yikes. Okay, that's bad. Oh man. Okay, thanks. Wow. Love you too, brother. All right, I got to share this. I know it's not 10 o'clock. Nobody freak out. Guess what? It's my show. I can do whatever the hell I want. I can do whatever I want. If you don't like it, tune into the little kids. They'll sell you a $7.99 Discord. All right, let me try to read this. Oof. Haven't had one of these moments in a little bit. Let me get through this. Okay. So this is one of our members, right? I told you he was a sheriff. Got hurt. Had to do his own thing. He joined us. Daughter doing an amazing job. As of today, $17 million. Just bought a home in Hawaii. Training his daughter up to do the same things that we did. This is rough. All right, you guys ready for this? Okay. And I asked him permission, by the way. I always ask permission, especially when it's personal stories. He said, proud dad moment. Damn it, I'm already welling up. Let me try to get through this. Proud dad moment. She has been focused on the market, but also holding a 4.0 GPA. We got together last weekend, and she was excited about being able to not worry about college debt. She just made me more and more proud. She knows the struggle I was in, and I was worried about how I could afford everything. I fought back, giving up, and I took my savings to start this group. I made the decision that I was going to dive into your training and I was going to learn how to be a trader. When you tell yourself you're going to be successful, and if you follow all the rules, you will be. That's where he's at now, right? Going from worrying about how they're going to live to now she never has to worry about anything ever again, working on her first million. He's at 17 million. They went, I remember, think about this. Worrying about your life to just bought a home in Hawaii. Right? Yes, Spy's ripping, but that I already told you why. Yeah, everybody in the room, of course.
Hit the feels, coach.
Yeah, it's awesome. Whew. Nice. By the way, congratulations everybody in the room on the cup, handle, retest, breakthrough. Told you that was bullish if it did that. If it couldn't hold this line, it was bearish. Everybody in the room made more money. Congratulations. Nice job.
I never cried so much in trading.
Yeah, it's rough.
Nate was another one.
Nice job.
Nate made me cry.
Yes. Yeah, I got a lot of these moments. It's just, this is awesome. And it's cool coming back off of, right? Mark now, $1 million, right? He announced it yesterday and allowed me to talk about it. I mean, think about it. Millionaire. Right? There's more to it than just making 7 figures. There's more to it than being, right, and financially set now the rest of your life. It's time, freedom, not worrying. If somebody gets sick, if family needs your help, right? You don't have to worry about taking time off. You don't have to worry about asking. You don't have to worry about medical debt. You don't have to worry about saying no. If somebody you know is hurting or struggling, you can go, I'll take care of it. There's so much more behind this, right, than the flashy cars and the houses and the Rolexes and the things. This is where I want all of you to get. This is not our first dance. This is not our first millionaire, right? We've done this 12 times around now for people that I know of. We've made other people millions of dollars, but they were already existing millionaires. These are millionaires, right? From here at American Dream Trading. I need you guys to understand what we do is different than anybody else you have ever seen or heard of in your lives ever. I'm just so grateful.
Thank you, Coach.
I'm so
You're much
grateful.
appreciated, brother.
For sure. Listen, I am so grateful that I lost my job when I did. Me and my wife both losing our jobs at the exact same time within 30 days of each other was the greatest gift that's ever happened to us. That struggle that we had in between us losing our jobs and me doing this full time was the greatest thing that's ever happened in our lives. I've made a lot of money before, and I've been dirt floor poor before, and I've done them both pretty much a couple times. Not the dirt floor poor again. I never got back to that, obviously, but I've been there. I've done it. I know the struggles. I know how hard it is. It is not just saying a millionaire. It's to never worry again. How many people in this room, 10 o'clock, shift change, volume coming in? That's right. How many people in this room would love to have the freedom to do whatever, whenever, however, take care of every person you know, every loved one, never worry about a thing ever again? Tell me now.
Me, coach.
Me, coach.
Oh God, you know it.
Me, coach.
And with ADT, I will make it happen, man.
Me
Me,
Wait for the day. Can't wait for the day.
Me too, coach.
That's my why, brother.
I found the one place.
Open the wine.
Thank you. Stay the course. I mean it. I'm telling you, stay the course. I see so many people giving up and all the things, and I always say it, and you guys think it's some sales thing. It's not. You will never get this again. You will never get this again. There has never been anything like American Dream Trading. I've been a part of all of those other groups. I've watched them all get sued and thrown in jail and all sorts of weird stuff for all the stupidness they've done. I've watched them flim flam and scam everybody out there. I watched them just becoming like call out groups, so you'll just pay them money so they can send you a text alert that you could already get from all these other services. I've seen all this trash. All of it. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody does what American Dream Trading does. With myself and this amazing moderation team that work with you literally 12 plus hours a day. Every day.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, nobody does this, gang. I'm telling you. I already told you I could ride off the sunset right now. I could have did that shit 2 years ago. Honestly, I could have did it within the first 6 months. Right? I'm here with you every day. Yeah, I'll try to take some days off here and there now because I'm forcing myself. But I could be literally taking months off at a time of where I'm at now. And that business would just continue to run, which is exactly where I wanted it to be. But I love being here with all of you. I'm passionate about what I do. I love seeing when people become successful. I love working with you when you're not. I love getting you from here to here. Because I've done that, right? I want that for everybody in this room. And I know some of you, right, are like, oh, but I'm still struggling. That's okay. It's a part of this journey. That struggle, the hard stuff is what makes it when you make it the greatest feeling. If it was easy, it wouldn't feel good when you got there, right? And that is what you get to hold on to. So if you are still in that struggling phase, that's good. That's a good thing. You need to stay in it until you're out of it. You need to embrace it, right? You need to embrace all of it. The good, the bad, and the ugly, the whole thing. I need you to understand that. Without the hard, the good, it's not good. If everybody was a millionaire, would $1 million be good anymore? It'd be worthless, right? If this was easy for everybody, yeah, think about this. If this was easy for everybody, there would be no stock market. What would be the purpose? You'd get paid minimum wage to do what we're doing in the stock market if everybody could do this job. Am I right?
Yep.
That's right. It's hard, but you teach us how to make it work.
Keep going. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for letting me spend a couple minutes, but I'm so happy. I'm so excited for our members. I'm so grateful for all of my moderators, all of my training staff, right? David and Mark and Palm and Bruno behind the scenes doing all the work, and my whole media team, right? And my amazing women that are just like doing all sorts of ridiculousness all over the place. We've got new channels getting ready to pop up, and Dawn with the aftermarket show. I mean, we do so much here, right? I could do what everybody else is doing. You see me go live for 30 minutes, put you behind a paywall. You can't even talk to me. There's no microphones, right? I see my so-called competitors, and they're like, "Do you have a good day?" And it's just a bunch of emojis. Yay! What is that? What kind of dumb garbage is that? You're not being trained. You're not being trained. You're paying to watch somebody trade. Why don't you just get on Twitch and watch somebody play a video game? That's not training. That's not training at all. You guys can ask questions and get answers in real time during a real live market situation. Nobody does what we do. No one. We're not drawing a bunch of lines at 3 o'clock in the morning before we go to our jobs and be like, oh, it could go up or it could go down. We don't do that. You get it live every day during the entire market, from pre-market to freaking close.
And that's why we're making money.
That is exactly why we are, right, one of the most, if not the most successful trading communities this world has ever seen. And I'm not exaggerating. This is not a sales pitch. This is what we do on a daily basis. I appreciate you all being here. All right. Now, who is in the SPY on a cup and handle breakout? You've been trained on this your whole lives. Who's in it?
I am almost on Tesla new high.
I'm in Tesla.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
SPY in Tesla.
Thank you. I walked you through the whole thing. I even told you when to jump back in on that bounce off the 21. Nana had to put money in the jar because her mechanics are off.
Hey, Coach.
Tell me.
You know, they've always said, hey, if everybody could dunk a basketball, anybody could be in the NBA, right?
Right.
But this is one of those situations where literally anyone can learn how to trade. That it is the most greatest opportunity for democratization and getting people to of any level to master this. They can rise to the top levels if they just pay attention to the rules.
I agree. And where else, by the way? And you're right. Where else, though, on earth can you do what we're doing? Where else can you go from whatever you're doing? I don't care what walk of life you're in, right? Think about it. One of my pig farmers is now over $30 million. He used to always joke around about being a meathead because he was literally a pig farmer. Over $30 million on his little 12-inch Toshiba laptop from 1987, right?
Coach, Tesla is
In a
going
trailer
up
in the
now.
woods.
Yeah, I'm not worried about Tesla.
He's in a trailer in the woods.
Yeah,
in Oregon.
exactly. This is what I'm saying. Let's look at SPY continuing to climb. Where else on earth can you get this? Where you
nowhere,
can just,
Coach. You're the only one.
You can literally just be anybody in this room and succeed, as long as obviously results not guaranteed, all the things. But am I right?
Listen to the sound of the man's voice.
Thank you.
And
I appreciate
follow the
that.
rules.
That's
Follow
right.
his rules.
That's right. Who's still in SPY?
Yeah.
Right? Because this is what
I'm in SPY. I'm
this
in Tesla.
Still
I'm
cranking
in there,
the moon.
boss.
Thank you. I want you guys to know something too, right? Do you guys see me in this trade?
No, sir.
No. My job is to get you where you need to be. That's my only job. You pay me to show you how to do this. Not for me to make my money, flash my Lambos in the things and be like, look at what I did. Wrong. At American Dream Trading, it's about you. Right? Do you guys see me flashing the things and doing this stuff? No, not at all. It's about you, your success, how far I can get you, just like any coach or trainer, right? My success comes from your success. This is how this works. This is why we're different. We will do this every day. I told you. It is different here every day. And I know I haven't gone off on this in a long time, but guess what? We just had another millionaire, right? And I love that. This is why we get to share some of these exciting stories, and I'm so thankful that Mark's allowing me, right, to talk about his success, because I know it gets weird and all the things, and people come out of the woodwork. It's literally like winning the lotto. I've got people in this, right, that I've trained and educated in here that may have more than, they make more than The Rock, more than Tom Cruise, more than anybody you know in your life inside of this room. Am I right? So I get it. It can get weird. So it's just nice being able to actually talk about it. Who's still in SPY? Who got in on the 2-minute EWO? Who got in on the scalp? Who got in right on a cup and handle setup? Who got in on the double top pullback? Who got in off the bounce off the 21? Who got right
Up 800.
Thank you.
I did, Coach, and I keep moving my stop up. It's a beautiful thing.
Thank you. Mike says definitely not Tom Cruise. Yeah, Tom Cruise on the back end makes more. My people make more on the front end. Yeah, but I hear you. I got people now that are churning 20, 30 million a year, right? So Tom Cruise will get, 30 million in a movie. Then he's got to pay out 40% managers, agents, insurance companies, all the things, right? My people make more. Right? Yeah, exactly. Will he make $1 billion on the back end of every percentage? Of course. But you guys understand, right? The people that we are creating in here are now some of the wealthiest people on the face of the planet. Isn't that the strangest thing that you guys have ever heard, that everybody in here works with every day? You guys are sitting with the richest people on earth. Do you realize that? Isn't this weird? When in your regular lives do you get to sit with the richest people on earth? Tell me.
Right here in American Dream Trading.
Isn't that, we never think of it that way. But I need you to think about that. How much would you pay? How much would you pay to rub elbows with the richest people on earth and get trained by them?
A lot more than that $5,000 diamond.
Thank you. Checks in the mail.
Appreciate that steal, by the way. Appreciate that steal.
Absolutely. I appreciate you guys trusting us with your hard-earned money. I appreciate it.
The amount of money made in here is absolutely astronomical.
Yeah,
and I aim to be a part of it.
And it's awesome. And I just appreciate you all being here. You guys are amazing. You guys are my gift.
God bless you.
Thank you.
I appreciate the Tom Cruise comparison, but we don't get to meet Xenu.
That's true. That is true. But I'm just SPY New High Day.
I can't say I'm able to use that diamond every day, at least not now, but it was worth buying it.
Thank you, Adib. I appreciate that. Yep.
Thank you so much for offering such a good deal.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you being here, partner. So good job, everybody.
Coach, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Thank you for being you.
Absolutely. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate all of you being here.
Hey, I paid $5,000 just for the VIP. I don't know if you people know it, but if you want that diamond, is amazingly available. I wish I had it now.
Yeah, that's why I said, right? I mean, think about it. Every one of our memberships is $5,000 for a lifetime. Every one of them. So, and I'm not trying to, I don't want to get into the sales thing. This wasn't a sales thing. I don't even want to, I'm not even going to talk about it. You get whatever you want. I don't care. This isn't sales, but I'm just saying, listen, I appreciate all of you being here. Look at SPY. I appreciate what we're doing. I appreciate everybody in the room building each other up. Everybody working so hard on these goals. I appreciate you guys being in the pre-market and the aftermarket and the, right, just all the things. I appreciate, when Palm steps in and helps me on my Thursday and my mentorship class, because it's great to get a different perspective and to different people being able to do it and listening to somebody else who's been successful doing what we do. And Mark over there, who's been training every day diligently, thank you to Ange, who helped us kick off the future. She was here for months, right? Getting the groundwork set to do what we're doing. And Ralph now is over there. It takes everybody in here, right? It takes a whole village. I can't do all of this by myself all the time. So it's because of all of them, we're able to do what we're doing. So I'm so appreciative. Today I am grateful. Listen, if you guys are struggling, I want you to think about this. If you guys are struggling, I want you to change however you feel into gratefulness. It's hard to be angry or sad when you're grateful. It's hard to be hateful or hurtful when you're grateful. Am I right? It will replace gratitude, will replace all of those emotions. I want you guys to come from a place of gratitude. I am grateful that I have the opportunity. I am grateful that I lost my job to have the time to work on this. I am grateful for another day that I get to wake up and feed myself. I am grateful that I have the ability, right, to go for a walk. I am grateful that I have another chance to prove myself that I can do things that nobody else has ever done. I am grateful for this opportunity, right, to be a part of this community. I want you guys to think about that. I want everybody in the room to flip the script wherever you're at, whatever you're struggling with, because we're all human beings. Listen, I train over 1 million people in this room. That means over 1 million people have come through this room. Everybody with different walks of life, drug addiction, alcoholism, beaten, battered, bad things, all the stuff, right? I want you guys to turn all of that into gratefulness. Every day. Be there for each other. This is what we are as a part of this community. If I pass away tomorrow, this community needs to continue. American Dream Trading needs to continue, and everybody needs to continue to help each other and be the light. When the world is crying out recession and bring out your dead and oh no, everything's burning, and you be the light. Say, no, I am grateful for an opportunity on a market pullback where I can do something that I was trained to do, right? Every day, please wake up and be grateful. Put it in your journals right now. Everybody in the room, if you don't have your journals out, do it. If you have a computer in front of you, type it. If you have a notepad next to you, write it down. Pin it on your monitor.
Are you so grateful?
GRATEFUL.
I did it right.
Everybody, seriously, wherever you're at in this walk with us, be grateful that you're here and you're able to do it. You know, think about this. If you're on the other side of the planet, you can't even afford to have a phone to listen or watch, right? You might not have what you have today, even in your darkest hour. If you can hear my voice, you're ahead of a lot of people in this world. Am I right? So
When you think you're struggling, you're not really struggling.
That's right. That's right. Even in your biggest struggles, Apple double top, there are people that would literally do anything they can to be in your shoes, even in your darkest struggle. I need you to remember that. So there is no more woe is me. Pick yourself up with your bootstraps. Get to work. Show up every day. We're here at 4 a.m. every day. Get to work. No more. And by the way, look at this run. This is $1 million run on SPY that I've been talking with all of you, making sure everybody is on point and doing the things you're supposed to. I'm not making any money in the market today. This is $1 million trading day, right?
And Coach, on Apple, what you teach us every day about the double bottom, it literally tapped to the penny before this run.
Oh, yep, I see it. Yep, yeah, it did. Yep, good call. Double
Spice
bottom, double top.
insane, Coach. Oh my gosh.
So, anyways, I appreciate all of you being here. You guys are amazing. Love your faces. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
I try to tell people to get in this program, and the non-believers. Oh, he is. I've been with you a couple of years, and I can see the money you made for people. I can't imagine the money you make for yourself. You don't need that money. You're doing it for us, and if people can't see that, then they don't deserve to be here.
I agree, and I appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I mean, I'm not tooting my own horn, but yeah, first 6 months, I could have been gone. I'm not exaggerating. This isn't me being boastful, braggadocious. It's not.
Toot away, Coach.
Yeah.
Toot away. Toot.
Thank you. It's just, yeah, I'm in a completely different place. Thanks to all of you, though, right? This is why I always tell you guys, right? Even in my tickets and stuff, I appreciate your hard-earned money because I was there and I know how hard it was to have that kind of money to spend on something like this. And I know some of you that are just now tuning in, you're like, well, I don't know. I don't know who to believe. There's so much flim-flam garbage out there. I don't know. Mark just said he's up 40,000 right now. You guys see that in TikTok? That's Mark, our latest millionaire. And I told you guys this morning, right? It takes 4,000 a trading day to become a millionaire. And what did I say Mark is now doing consistently? Like 10 to 60,000 a day. Didn't I say that? You need 4. He just made 40. 40,000 today. In the
Flint
futures.
education coming out. I think that's 40 million, Coach. Going to be here in about 365 days, sir.
It's just awesome. It's just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Nice. Oh, I appreciate all of you being here. Thank you. Don't forget, double tap those screens. If we get to 50,000 likes or 300 concurrent viewers, we will do a giveaway over on TikTok today. Thank you so much. Oh, nice. More investments coming into the U.S. Mr. T just announced a $600 billion commitment into the U.S. from Saudi Arabia.
He's going to be talking live soon, Coach. So.
Yep, I see it.
Bye.
I see it. Let's see. Google, Oracle, Salesforce, AMD, and Uber to invest another $80 billion just came in. Nice job. Oh my gosh, there's just tons of these coming in. There's 5 billion, 5 billion, 4 billion, 14 billion, 4.8 billion, 2 billion. Oh, there's another one, 142 billion. Wow. That's the most money I've ever seen ever come into America at any one time. Ever.
Hey,
I've
Coach,
been doing this 33 years.
Coach, how do you feel about the $400 million airplane from Qatar to Trump?
I don't have a problem with that. That's not a gift to him personally. That is a loaner vehicle. What's the problem?
No, they're giving it to him to keep. It's a gift.
No, it's not to him. It's to the Department of Defense. That's not to the president.
And then it's going to go to the Library of Congress.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not a gift to the president, regardless of what
it's
CNN says. It's not him personally taking a vehicle.
You watch all these different news channels, hear different stories.
It's just funny. Yeah, that's not what happened at all. Again, it's a good thing you guys are here to get educated. Thank God for American Dream Trading to get real news and information. Am I right?
100%.
Oh my gosh. Apple,
it's
by
like
the way.
It's like what Trump said. Sam Snead. Just when they give you a putt, just say thank you and walk on.
Take the putt, grab the ball, go to the next hole. Did anybody hear me when I said Apple double top?
Yes, sir.
And what did it do?
Sure did. Hold that. Always listen to your voice.
I know I kind of snuck it in there in the middle of congratulating everybody and being appreciative, but listen to the sound of my voice. We can still make money while I am talking, right? Look at SPY bounced off the 9. SPY respected the 9 this time and not the 21. See it? Now, if you guys go back and look at this, now I know I'm on ES, but SPY is exactly the same. You can see down here, it hit the 21. This is where I told you to long it again right here, by the way. After that, it's been on the 9 the whole time. Everybody see it? The whole time.
Coach.
Yep, the whole time. If it's riding the 9, let it go, right? How long? Forever. You understand me? Well, how long is that? Forever.
A long time.
But what about, should I sell it now, Coach? Forever. Well, how about now, though? It's right now. It's got a red candle, Coach. It's got a red candle right now. How about now? Forever. But, Coach, there's another red candle. That's 3 candles in a row, Coach. What about right now? Forever. Is this on?
Coach, how long? How long
Right.
should we
What
hold
about
that?
now? What about right now? It's a red candle. It's a red candle right now, though. Stop. Stop freaking out. Who's in the 2-minute EWO on SPY to the upside?
Nana.
I have one.
Looking to buy back in. I got stopped out just right below the 9.
I got stopped out on the 9. I'm waiting for a new entry right now.
Me
So.
too.
Listen,
Me
hold
too,
on,
Nana.
hold on. Listen, hold on. Don't ever. Good job, but try not to get wicked out. But that's a good job. I would rather that happen, right, than not. But just
Yeah.
be careful of wicks. Now, if you guys look at the difference, I want you to look at it. We are in a pattern change right now. Can anybody see a pattern change? I can.
Yep, that's why I'm not in it.
So what did
That's
we
why I'm
have?
waiting.
Watch. Pull back. Pull back. Pull back. Pull back. Pull back. What's this?
Consolidation.
That's right.
Yes.
So is this a pattern change from it going stair step?
It's doing something different. Yes,
That's
sir.
right. So we're always observing this. We're not panicking, but we must always pay attention to this. So you had stairs to consolidation, which tells me this is support. Okay, if you look at this closely, so what would I do? Draw a line right there. That is support.
Yep.
That breaks below that, I'm out. Now you got the 21 right here. So some of you, right, could be like, well, you know, it's like 10 cents. That's up to you. But I'm just saying, in general, as long as it stays in this consolidation range, which is above this level, so on SPY right here around 567, so we'll just say 75 to have something. See it? As long as you stay above that, you are golden. You will leave it alone. It was stair-stepping, consolidating. As long as it stays above here, I don't freak out at all, ever, the rest of the day. I mean, ever at all. I don't freak out ever at all day. Well, how long do I stay in it? Well, what about now? Forever. Well, what about right now, coach? But I want to make money. I've never made this kind of money before. I want to take my money out right now. Forever.
Oh my gosh.
But coach, I made
Let's lost
$10,000.
it.
The most I've ever made in a single trade is $400. What do I do now? Stay in it forever.
He's in a zone.
Do you understand me? I'm telling you, how many people are like, well, I got out. I'm getting out right now. I'm getting out right now. Oh, my P&L is so high. I've never seen so much money before. I'm getting out.
Actually, what they say, coach, is I got stopped out.
Yeah, that'll be the number one thing. I got stopped out. And then it stopped out. And then I got stopped out. And then I got stopped out. And then I got stopped out. And then
It's like there's a bunch of Death Eaters coming and take away your money.
Yeah, exactly. Fear and greed. I want you guys to look at Apple. What is Apple exactly right now? What is it? Tell me now.
Triple top.
Oh,
Cup and handle.
Cup and handle.
Quad top. Quint top.
It is. It's a crown top. But look at this. Cup. Handle. What's this?
Retest.
There it is. So if that breaks and hold above here, isn't that extremely
bullish?
Thank you.
Bullish.
Thank you. What if it rejects this area?
Bearish.
Lights out.
Get your stop losses in place. Get your puts order ready.
That's right. And get your popcorn ready. Now listen, here's what will typically happen on a cup and handle breakout. Cup, handle, it'll try to pop through. It'll look like it's great. You'll be like, oh, yeah. Or like right now, everybody's like, load the boat. And then it'll go.
Yeah.
We don't do that
wait for the
here.
confirmation.
Yeah, so everybody be cool. Listen to me. So up here on the ceiling, you will allow this room before you get all giddy. Woo! No, you don't. Until we are way up here. Where are we at? Hold on, let me tell you exactly. Here, hold on. I'll just give you to the freaking penny. How's that sound? It doesn't get any better than that. Shoots and ladders. Yeah, it'd be about, I'm about right. 212. You see that? Until that breaks that area to the top, this spot, I don't trust any of that. Do you understand me? Why? Cup,
Talking about for re-entry, right?
handle, correct. Cup, handle. Now we're just inside of this area that this whole area is a retest. The entire area. This entire area is the retest. Oh my gosh. The media team, this is about 800 videos today. Retest right here. Man, I am in a training mood. You guys
So,
better
Coach,
be drinking this in, because once I get to training mode, this is millions of dollars pouring out of my face. It's just coming right out of my eyeballs.
So, Coach, I sold there at the top and bought back when it came back to the 9 and the 21 area.
Yeah,
and I'm
that's good.
still in that trade. I've sold off most of it, and I just have a few runners. Would you sell out and wait for the break right now, or would you just hold on?
I would get rid of some, so probably 50 to 80%. I would have the rest, my stop right here at this 21. Why the 21, not the 9?
Because the 21's the backbone of the trade.
Because that's right. It has been respecting the 21 the whole time, which tells me it could come down to the 21. Bounce. Everybody makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Millions of dollars are coming out of my face right now.
Thanks, boss.
You got it. Millions of dollars should be being made right now.
I'm not sure I'm understanding this. Can you demonstrate with 2 contracts? Let's do 1 call and 1 put. Let's call it a straddle.
Oh, very nice, very nice. I like where you're headed. Let's go with a straddle. We could do it where? Right now. Why? Because if it goes long and it breaks this spot, I would kill my short. If it goes this way to shorting, I would kill my long. This would be my straddle. These will be my calls. These will be my puts. This is where I kill my call. This is where I kill my puts. And then I allow it to run from those areas.
Hey, as dumb as it sounds, this kind of hit me this weekend out in the garage. I was thinking guerrilla warfare. Why not attack this from both sides?
That's right.
And then it hit me last night. Oh, that's called a straddle, you more funny guy.
That's right. Absolutely. When in doubt, straddle it out. Isn't that the words?
That's it. That's it. Just never put 2 and 2 together. But yeah, man, I'm glad I caught that.
Yes, absolutely. Great call, by the way. Yeah, whenever we're at a key strategic area, remember, we play on the volatility, right? Because you got to remember, if you're cutting it off here and then the other one here, that means this entire area, we make no money here, right?
Right.
It's not until we break that one or the other where we make money, because think about it. If it's moving to the upside, my put loses money. If it's moving to the downside, my call is losing money. It's not until I kill one, let the other go, which I have to wait for confirmation, meaning it has clearly shown me the direction it wants to move. Then and only then will I make my profit. Media team, video 1067 just released. There you go. Make it happen. Thank you.
Excellent, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Look at this. So even right here, you're like, this is it. I'm going to long it all. No, I'm not.
Not yet.
Not at all. Hell no. This right here is where suckers get ripped off, right? This is where the guy opens the trench coat to sell you a fake Rolex. Am I right? Want to buy a watch?
Not the fake Rolex.
Yeah. I've got the fake Rolex right next to me. If you, I've got that. I didn't get it though from the guy in a trench coat, but
You think he's gonna buy, ask you to buy a Rolex, but he's flashing you instead. That's what happens.
Oh boy! Now look, this is speaking from experience, right, Christina?
Is Sergio selling watches in the city
He had
again?
to take it there.
Oh boy! Now listen, right? I listen. You better be listening to the sound of my voice. This was a cup, handle, retest, danger zone. Everybody in the room's like, it's gonna go long forever now. Really? Let's see what happens, because I'm telling you, this is where they will fake you out, rip your soul out, and you'll be like, but I thought it broke above this little tiny key area. This is not confirmation until we start to see it breaking through this area, because right now it's still literally sitting where everybody, if you were an L2 trader, we talk about support and resistance, supply and demand, this is what's sitting up here. This is where everybody wants to sell because they see everybody is up here, right? All the rooks are like, I'm going to load the boat to go long now.
So, coach, this is still like a triple top to watch out for.
Yeah, this whole area, I think it's a quad or a 5 times it right here. But it has not broke through and held yet. Therefore, I do not long it. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Right? Everybody be cool. I'm serious.
Or short it.
Or short it and have your stop right here, and as soon as it breaks to the upside, flip the script. Boom, now it will give us the definitive and go, right? But I'm serious. This is where, right, the rooks get wrecked and the pros make the money. Is because of the, look at this. Look at the beauty. Look at this drawing. This is nice. Video number 1087 today, media team.
I haven't sang that Britney Spears song in a while. I hope this one does rock it up.
Yeah, we'll see. You never know. But I need everybody to understand these key areas and why it makes so much sense and what to look out for and not to just, this is called FOMO, right? This whole thing has now created so much FOMO, fear of missing out, that it's going to continue to go to the upside and everybody's going to load the boat and be like, yeah, this is great. Here we go.
I thought you were going to say the Danger Zone song.
Then you say, bye-bye, apple pie.
Yeah, and now look at where Apple is right here.
Going down, down.
Yeah, look at it. Right now, if you would have bought those longs, you would be red right now. Even if it does recover, right now you would be red. Then you would get out for a loss. Then it would bounce on the 21, go in your favor, make new high, and you'd be like, every time I get in a trade, it goes against me. Pay the frick attention. Listen to the sound of my voice. You pay me to do this. You don't pay me for all the jokes, and well, some of you might, but I'm just saying, listen, you pay me for this training right here, this stuff. This is where we make our money. This is why American Dream Trading is different. I need you to pay attention to these critical areas. Wait, be patient, look for the A+ setup. Stop getting faked out. Stop loading the boat in weird spots. You don't need to do any of that. Like right now, if you're not in this trade, you're not even thinking about being in this trade, right? If you haven't been in this at all, it's not for you yet. This is not for you. What would I look for? A break up here to go long, or a break below this 21 to go short. And it wouldn't be on a little wick. Does that make sense? This we don't touch. I hope that makes sense. Okay, great.
Hey, Coach, you see that cup and handle, the big one?
I do.
See that little bitty one right there? I just seen it.
Yep. Yeah, this is what I've been drawing out, right? Cup, handle, retest, pulled back, hit the 21, bounced again, made new high, pulling back. That's why I said danger zone. Be careful. It has to bounce off this 21, or we're going to get lights out to retest.
Yeah, but your handle is a cup. Look at it.
It is. Yep, the whole thing.
When the 2-minute Evo traders are just sitting here like 30 minutes into it waiting.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and you guys are already making money. So really, you guys are just looking at, right, do I shed more? Do I add more? You know, if you're advanced. But otherwise, you guys are great still.
When the 2-minute was still above the 9 also.
Yep. Yeah, you guys are still, 2-minute EWO, you guys are sitting pretty, right? You guys are in a great spot. But scalpers, right, we have a little bit harder time because we're constant in, out, right? We're always looking for what's the advantage, what's the edge right here, where's it at? But again, How many people would have loaded the boat right here? Then we get this pullback. Now you're in a red trade, right? Now you're freaking out. And if you went in with too large of a position size, you just exited the trade when really, technically, this is where it's going to bounce. And then it will bounce in your favor and it will go green. It would have. And then you're like, well, I got burned right here, and then I didn't get into this trade, and now what do I do? Do you understand? Do you see how a couple of tweaks you can go from a rookie trader to being one of the best traders in the world off just this little bit, just this little change right here? Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Roger that, Coach. Roger that.
Thank you. Over. So this is it. Just instead of entering, going red, right? And now you have to sit here while it's red. Now you're like, well, I hope it comes back. How about you wait for a better setup so you don't have to feel the pinch and right at the beginning of the trade? Well, every time I enter a trade, it goes red. Well, what does it say in your journal? Why every time you enter a trade does it go red? And if you go, I don't know, you better ask somebody. That's what we're here for. Am I right?
Absolutely.
And Coach.
Damn, I just feel like I'm just giving away the farm today. There's millions.
You gotta check yourself before you wreck yourself.
That's right. Yeah, somebody said, hey, Coach, go.
Yep. You could actually, I mapped this same box of resistance is what I call it, all the way back from May 1st on the hourly chart with Apple. You can see that the warning is all the way from 212 to 214.50. So that whole box is going to be danger zone, like you called it this morning.
Absolutely. And we always go back until we have history, right? Go back as far as you need to until you have history. Am I right, everybody?
So, on the 1 hour chart, it looks like a huge cup and handle or cup.
Yep. Awesome.
From May 1st. But question on NVIDIA.
Hold on 1 sec. Are you in a trade? If you are, I'll answer. If not, hold on.
Yes.
You are in a trade? You need help?
I don't need help. I just wanted to see what you thought the level of resistance support would be.
Okay,
based on what I think it is.
Let me look. Everybody else. Oh, NVIDIA, you have. I wouldn't even be freaking out on NVIDIA at all. I can see support is at 128.73. See it?
Yes, Coach. I had 128.75. So
there you go.
Right on par. Thanks, Coach.
Absolutely. Now everybody else, look at Apple. What did I say not to do up there? Right? What did I say?
Yep.
Don't load the boat.
Don't get in.
And look at where it hit. Look at our danger zone. Look at what it did. And I said the rooks will load the boat. And I said, I swear, oh my God, this video, oh my gosh, media team, if you do this right, we should make $1 million off this video. I want beginning, middle, end, story, here, all of it. Don't you leave anything out. This better not be a 60-second video. I swear to God, I will come and choke someone. This is $1 million video. Look at this. Everybody would have tried to load the boat up here. Am I right? Look at exactly where I put this before it got here. Look at where it went to. And I said, don't you dare go long until it breaks above that 212. Isn't that exactly what I said?
That's right.
100%.
That's right, Coach. And look at what you said to do a SPY. It's doing exactly what you said.
Absolutely. But do you guys see what I'm saying here? Do you understand why I said what I said? And I said, don't get in that trade if you're not in it yet. That is a danger zone trade. Don't you dare long that until you see that break of 212. Do you see the difference now between rookie, which is all the TikToks you guys see at 3 o'clock in the morning with a kid in the basement, and professional? American Dream Trading. Got it?
Got it, Coach.
You're spot on,
Coach. Would you buy off the 21 here to go long or just stay out of it completely?
Nope. Remember what I said? I said if it breaks the 21, what did I say to do?
Short it.
That's right. If this is a break and hold below the 21, I would short it. I would wait. We don't do wicks. We never do wicks. Right here. You can clearly see it. This goes lower than 211.22. I'm shorting it. See it? Period, point blank. That's it. That's all. It showed you where support wants to be. If it can't hold that, lights out. Bye-bye.
Well, 211.50 has been a major level of support for the last couple of weeks, if I'm not mistaken.
There you go. Now look at NVIDIA, right? Pulling back. Look at SPY. Let me take a peek at SPY. Oh, yeah. Look at SPY.
Yeah, Coach. I mean, you teach us so much, but right when you were talking about the Apple hitting that double top, I was like, okay, let's take a look at SPY.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's right, because
that's what you teach us,
that's
right?
right, because isn't Apple 8% total of SPY?
You got it.
Right? And then you want to look at the
Thank you so
Qs
much,
because
Coach.
that's the Mag 7, right? All technical stocks. So I check the Qs. What's the Qs at? Right? There's another. I always have SPY, Qs, Apple, Tesla, NVIDIA, like the last four. That one I'll sprinkle around. I always have SPY, the Qs, and Apple somewhere, always and forever.
Same here, Coach.
Yep.
SPX, Triple Q, SPY, and MES.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Sorry, that was my TikTok. All right, there we go. Thank you. Thank you for all those gifts over there on TikTok. Did we get to 50,000 likes over there on TikTok? By the way, I have given out so much training for free today. If you want to be a part of what we're doing, you want to know why we are one of the most successful stock market trading and training communities that has ever existed on planet Earth since the stock market has been around, go to AmericanDreamTrading.com. That's it. Get over there. What are you waiting for? Make it happen. Thank you. Here goes SPY bouncing off the 55 on the 1 minute.
Yeah, we have support on SPY at 586, Coach.
Thank you. Makes sense.
That's where I locked in majority of my profits on SPY.
Good job.
And I made 10 Gs.
Oh, nice job. Did you guys hear that?
How about that?
Getting it done.
How you doing?
How you doing? Nice job. By the
Remember
way,
that movie, Norbit?
yeah. Congratulations to Billy H. Sat and Blue Burrymore on your Diamond Lifetime memberships. Oh, and Maxi Max and Johnny One Day and AJ. Congratulations to all of you on your Diamond Lifetime memberships. Lifetime of training. Now, we are at the tail end of that sale, so congratulations to anybody that took advantage of that. You guys can now say you were a part of that, kind of like our OGs with a Lifetime that we discontinued for over 2 years. You guys will get to say, you guys remember when I scooped up a diamond for $5 and now they're $80,000? Yep. Congratulations to you because you're a bunch of geniuses. Smart.
Hey, Coach, on Apple, would you call this a head and shoulders? The last about 45 minutes, 30 minutes, would you call this head and shoulders?
Yeah, I see what you're talking about right here. Yep. Kind of.
This 211.20, this was high yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, also, and it keeps bouncing off of it.
This is the head and shoulders right here. Everybody see it?
It's got that major, that 211.50 above it, but that 211.20 from high from yesterday below it.
Yep. But where did I say to short it? Which, by the way, would go almost exactly into your head and shoulders. Right? I said if it breaks this level right here, which is, I told you this is showing its support, wouldn't that be your perfect head and shoulder breakout to the downside?
Oh, correct.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
MNQ retesting the 21 down.
Thank you. Crazy how all that works out, though, right? I mean, we did that before it started to look at that, and I didn't see the head and shoulders pattern, but just from doing this for 33 freaking years, right? Good job. Watching this 55 right here. And again, the most important thing of this, everybody on the cup, handle, retest, entering this entire danger zone, everybody would have been trying to load the boat up here. Look at this trade now.
Going down, down.
Isn't that crazy, though? Think about that. How many of you would have gotten in up there and went long?
2-3 months ago, I would have tried.
Yep.
Guilty.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Because you're like, oh, it
Some of
looks
us like it
good. It's
long.
breaking that level. Ooh, it's a new high a day. This is awesome. No, it's not. That's terrible. That's where the rooks go to die. That's where you go to lose your account, right? So don't do that. Let's just wait it out. This is why, I mean, look at our box. It was at 212. It hit 211.88. Pulled back dumpster fire, right? Good job. Media team. You can add the end. Look at the end. Look at the end result. Glorious. Thank you.
This is why I've got a spinner now, Coach.
Yep,
And
absolutely.
today, 212 was our Apple long on the trading ideas section in the Discord.
Yep. Anyways, beautiful. Now we got to bounce off the 55 on the 1 minute, right? Keeping an eye on it. But hopefully I saved some of you on that Apple, or at least, right, trained and educated you, because you're going to see this a million times over and over, right? And there's that bounce. And what did I say right here? This was support. Isn't this exactly what I said? By the way, that was when it showed us back here. See it? Isn't this what I said?
Yes, sir.
And we never get in on wicks, do we? We never get in on wicks, right? What are we allowed to get in?
Breaking holes.
That's right. Good job. Glad somebody's listening.
I'm starting to glue the hair back on. So
Yes. Didn't you just get a diamond lifetime membership, by the way?
getting ready to pull the trigger.
Nice.
I got to make 10 grand.
Nice job. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Working
right.
it, trust me, man. Yesterday was an awesome day. The paper side was stupid amazing.
That's awesome.
My day today was pretty dang good. A whole bunch of glue came to the office today. A bunch of my
Nice.
hair still trying to cure. So yeah.
It's just a good day all around, right?
And I just can't quit smiling. I just want to sing that Britney Spears song to the upside. Yeah, I'm just waiting on it.
Yes. Good job, partner. Good job. Maybe I'll play it when I go off live so YouTube doesn't have a freak out on me.
Yeah.
YouTube always freaks out on me. Easy Jack, you got your hand up. Go ahead.
Yeah, Coach. What do you think is the next level of resistance for NVIDIA as far as like a swing trade?
Oh, okay.
I got on my paper trading.
Well,
maybe
don't
like
tell me. Let me tell you, and then we'll see if they line up. How's that sound?
I like that.
Okay, good. All right, hold on.
How long of a swing trade? Like 6 months? Like 3 months? A month? What?
Yeah, if we look at, here's my day. Let's go to a 4 hour because that's where typically, let me see. And yes, that is the next question. How long are you talking? Days, weeks, months?
1 month.
1 month. Okay, then I probably want to flip to a day.
Yep, I'm on the day chart.
Yep, same. Okay, hold on. That's where I started, but. All right, so we're already breaking through. You can see right here was where it was at.
Yep.
I mean, next level is 135.
Yeah, maybe
70.
that's what I had. 135.50, and
Yeah.
then I had after that
140.
139.
Yeah, I got 140, 150.
Yep.
I mean, these are the major ones. There's obviously some little things inside of here, like this 132's got a couple. Yeah, I mean, this is it right here. So you're looking at 132.50, 135.70, 141.50 to 149.
Sounds good. Thank you, Coach.
Yep. And the beauty of this is, remember, Use your EWO. So I'm using the day.
Yes, I did.
Yep,
I did do it.
EWO. Now, the beauty of this is, everybody, here we go, another $1 million. If you guys are using our EWO, you can use it in any time frame you want on your chart. All the exact same rules apply, which means you would have got in here somewhere, right? And now look.
Yep, about a week and a half ago.
There you go. Just like if you would have got in right here, right? If you would have got in on here, right to here. If you would have got in right here, right to here. If you would have got in here, you would have closed out at either an L, break even, or didn't do much. This one, you would have never got in because one of them is never higher than the previous. Start to make sense? This is all the exact same thing we talk about every day on the 2-minute EWO, right?
Yep.
Thank you. Just gave that $1 million training session for free. Media Team video number 6042 for the day.
Coach, just an FYI, Elon Musk is speaking at the Saudi U.S. Investment Forum, causing that little bounce.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Richard.
Thank you. Good call. Good job. Yeah.
Also on the swing with Tesla too.
Yep. Nice job. Yeah. Tesla, right? I called that earlier at what, 220-ish? I can't remember. Yeah, 220. This one, I've got videos of me telling you at 220, you better load this thing up. Told you every event coming up. Told you why. We've got a whole video on it, right? That was at 220. 220. First call out, by the way, on Tesla was at 106. It went to 500. You guys remember when I told you at 106? 104? Anybody? Come on.
From
Was it long?
Tesla?
Yes.
Like 2 years ago, it was a stupid fire sale?
That's right.
Still
Yep, I bought at 111 then.
Yeah, it was nutso. And I told you guys, yeah, right in here. I told you guys, like, what is everybody freaking out about? Calm the hell down, right? Stop. Ridiculous. Could you guys imagine now, right? It hit 102, right? See it? Could you imagine now if you would have listened to the sound of my voice and loaded the boat? Because even now at $330, right? You'd have 3 extra money. You know what I mean? Like
last Monday, I believe you said it was a fire sale as well, like 220. Wasn't that last Monday?
I think it was farther than that. But yes, that was the last time was 220. I think it was like 3 weeks ago. It was right here. It was May 21st. We had a long discussion in here about it. I told you what was coming. I told you about the robots, and I told you about autonomous driving. I told you about taxis, right, are going to be in June in Texas. I told you we're going to have a lead up till June. Did you guys remember this conversation?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Coach, with everything that's happening with tariffs and everything like that, won't Tesla be able to sell like big time into other countries too? Just their cars?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that'll be massive for them, won't it?
Yeah, and they already have the #1 best-selling vehicle in the world already with the Model Y. So now imagine that, right? Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, we haven't even got to the robots. I'm telling you, people are sleeping on that. I'm telling. Here, how about this? And I know I've been talking about bots for years, and everybody, okay, Coach. But I told you AI would be the next internet. Didn't I tell you that? That was years ago, by the way. You guys remember when I said that? You realize that every laptop I buy now has Copilot built in, which is Microsoft's version of AI like ChatGPT. You guys remember me saying all this years ago? February 2023 was exactly when I started talking about it, by the way.
I remember.
With receipts. The bots. I want you guys to think about this with bots for a moment while you guys are, envisioning the Jetsons and you're like, that can't be right. How many of you have a robot vacuum?
Or a dishwasher, or a microwave.
Yep.
Or
I do.
Yep.
I do.
Yep.
His name is Charlie.
Yep.
And a robot.
Yep.
I named my robot Charlie.
There you go.
They have robot water bottles now.
Yep.
Yeah, lawnmower.
Mine is Jeeves, by the way. It's Jeeves.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
cool, coach.
Yeah, but
I
seriously.
turn it on
Yeah.
at 6 o'clock,
Yep.
and it wakes me up, man. That's how I like the
The
freaking
alarm
robot
clock.
wakes me up, and I'm like, all right, time to trade.
Yep. I've got two of them. Because obviously 2-story house. But so I've got one here in my office that runs up here, and then I've got one that obviously runs downstairs. But
They're pricey, coach.
yeah, but I want you guys to think about this for a moment. Once upon a time, when people were talking about robot vacuums, like robot vacuum, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard of. Listen to me. If you are still using a push vacuum, what do you have a rotary phone at home? Right? Do you know?
I use one of those, and she works great.
Yeah.
There's mine named Kamala, and it didn't work at all.
Oh boy, you guys are killing me here. You're killing
That's
me.
a good statement.
But seriously, so again, while I'm talking about robots and everybody's like, that's stupid. You watch. Mark my words. Guess what literally my entire life has been? Technology. I have been a part of every bleeding and leading edge, every piece, every software, every piece of robotics, every laptop, tablet, AR, VR. I don't care what it is. I've had it, owned it, ran it, tested it, reviewed it, did it, done it, been there, all of it. Robots are going to be the next internet. I told you when AI was what it was going to do. I told you the potential it had. I said it. If you didn't listen, that's on you. Whatever. Robots will be the next AI. I'm telling you. This is it. That's all. Everybody's going to be scrambling to play catch up again. I promise you, this will be the next largest thing. Not financial, tax, or investment advice. Use that information, do whatever the hell you want with it. But I'm telling you, I've been part of I was a part of, the largest robotics company in the world. Fanic Robotics, there's a plug for you. I have been a part of all of it, everywhere. Every piece of technology for every company that's out there. I've seen it. I've used it. I've either owned it, tested it, reviewed it. I know what is coming. It has been my entire life. That's it. So take it for what you want. You can either listen to the little kids in suits that are on TV that don't have a freaking clue, or you can listen to the guy who's actually been a part of it for 30 plus years, every day, in and out.
And it started with the Jetsons.
And
You
Coach,
guys-
robots plus AI is the reason why
That's right.
Tesla's at $320.
That's right. And that is why it's going to be what it's going to be. You couldn't have robots without AI, right? Otherwise, you just got a bunch of dumb stuff running into the walls, right? Right.
Coach, I still use a push vacuum. Roger needs a new battery.
Okay, I hear you. It's time. It's
My
time
wife
then.
has an automatic lawnmower. Oh wait, that's me. Never mind.
Richard did come.
Wah, wah,
I
wah.
can't hear you, but okay.
Coach, I've had one since Teddy Rock's
Hey, he gets me every damn time.
Sorry, my wife come running in with my dog for no apparent reason. I don't know what that was. Was that like a fire drill?
Were the batteries dead in it?
I don't know what that was. I have no idea what that was about, but okay. But anyways, it's coming. Yeah, and everybody's like, oh, Tesla. I've said it a million times. I told you guys what, why, how. It's funny because everybody on TV still just talks. They have no idea what they're talking about. I don't know why you guys are listening to these clowns on TV. You can get all your real news, all your real information right here at American Dream Trading.
What's your best forecast on when you think walking, talking robots will actually get into a home? I realize it's a long crapshoot.
I would say it's going to start probably end of 2026.
Cool, I can stop paying my kids their weekly allowance and start just paying it thing.
Yeah, it would be my rough estimate. About a year and a half from now, I would say that general production and implementation and maybe like first phase. Oh yeah, they could do it sooner than that, but I think there'd be too many bugs and weirdo stuff. But yes, I absolutely. Now it might not be, the end result and be able to, I'm going to program it today to be able to do this and all those things. No, but it will be a functioning form in your house where, it backs itself up. It charges itself on the wireless conductor on the back of its head or the back of its back. It can walk around the house. It can do some very general things, right? You can tell it, hey, will you go do this? Or, hey, right, set my alarm, do the stuff. Like, it will do the things in the beginning, year and a half. We might see it before that, but I'm think it'll be general rollout, production. He's already said mass produced by the end of 2026. And I 100% am on board with that. The way that AI is moving so fast. Oh my gosh. Thanks to NVIDIA and all the things that I talk about every day for years inside of this room. It's not a mechanical thing. It's an AI thing. Because what you have to remember,
robotic dogs.
Because what you have to remember, it's not like the AI, like you guys are thinking the brain of it. Because AI is moving at such an accelerated rate, AI will help us to design these things that will become better, faster, more efficient, right? So it's not just like the brain of the robot when I say AI. I'm saying like it will tell us how to 3D model it better, how to produce it better, how to make it, right, more lighter weight, stronger, what to do. What you guys may or may not know also on the back end, right, is I used to do a lot of stuff with like Lear Corporation, the largest seat manufacturer in the world. I was a part of their warranty team, so I would be a part of all of the 3D designs and graphics and how much stress tests you can put on the seats and the seat back cushions and the seat belts and all the things. So 30 years ago, I was a part of how does this stuff happen? So that's what I mean when I say AI, not just like it's brain intelligence. I'm saying AI in general, helping us to get it ready, right? Because AI is going to help us carve this thing out, right? Out of steel, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, so as AI progresses, think about where AI is today from when I first started talking about it, January, February 2023. Think about how far it's come since then to now. Now it's on my every system I own has AI. Literally everything you buy has AI now. Your phones, AI, Apple, AI, laptops, AI, tablets, AI, computer, AI. My freaking stove, my stove has AI. It's all Wi-Fi built in with AI. It tells me when I should do what I'm going to do and anticipating what we do with it. So do you understand? Like, look how far we've come. So now imagine a year and a half from now how far we're going to be with AI, which will help. Make sense?
Yeah, but Coach, the real AI is the one that feeds back to kind of the servers, right? And that's where Tesla has the advantage.
Correct.
Is it's learning at the individual level,
correct,
but it's carrying all that learnings and putting it back into that main computer, which
correct.
is really
Yes.
that's nirvana. That's the goal.
Yeah, it's the neural network, right? So that's what so that's what it's doing, right? And this is why I'm saying this is why AI is progressing so fast, right? It's because it feeds itself, which feeds itself, which feeds itself, which gets smarter, which helps itself to get smarter, which helps itself to get smarter, right? So this is what I'm saying. If you think in a year and a half from now, oh my gosh, you guys, look at the last year and a half with AI. You cannot buy a phone right now without AI in it. At all.
Really?
At all. If you go into your photo editing app, it uses AI for your magic brush to remove things you don't want, people and objects and things from your picture. That's all AI, gang. You can't buy a single thing now without AI in it. Am I right?
Hey, Coach, Saudi Arabia just approved Starlink to be used in all of their airplanes and ships.
Nice.
Yeah. So do you see, my second question, do you see a lot of people being out of a job because of AI, Coach?
Well, here's the thing. There's a couple parts to this because this has always been the case since the invention of the automobile. Ranchers lose their job because you don't ride a horse. People will make their money because they are building vehicles, right? It's not necessarily lose your job. It changes your job. There will always still have to be somebody that has to do something somewhere with it. Does that make sense? Jobs change, right? Think about this. When phones came out, everybody thought they were going to lose their job because apps took over the world. Remember everybody back in the day, if you're not a programmer, you're not going to be able to function. You won't have a job. You won't be able to work. That's the dumbest ass shit I've ever heard of. No, you'll just have people that will program and people that won't. Will AI replace some jobs? Absolutely, 1,000,000%. Can I right now have it write me a book, a novel, a screenplay, write a poem, a rap song, create it, edit it, play it, put music with it, change it, do the thing? So do I need 17 people to put that orchestra together anymore?
No.
Not at all.
Not
Not at all.
Do you see
Does that
the,
make sense?
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
But
do you see the control tower in Newark, New Jersey being replaced by robots?
That's different. That's all completely. Listen,
Yeah.
most of that stuff was already, everything is computerized.
Really?
Right? So it's not like somebody staring at the screen to see where plane A and plane B make sure they don't collide. Everything is in the systems now, right? They just need to upgrade all the systems because it's just like the government. The government is so far behind on technology. They're always at least 15 years behind. I'm talking about the police departments, right? The judges' rooms, the back-end equipment to everything, all the government data. Everything is, I did it all. I've been a part of all of it. And I mean all of it, from Department of Defense to FBI tie-ins, all the police stations, fire departments. I've done everything you could ever imagine, all the school systems, the ambulance companies, every doctor's office that ties into everything, all that. I've already done it all. I already know what's back there. It's all garbage. They all got to catch up. They literally have to catch up. While everybody, the government's been pissing away all this money, they haven't been upgrading systems. They need to upgrade all the systems. So again, is it going to replace the person that has to monitor the system? No. But the person that's monitoring the system will be a different type of person. We're back in the 60s and 70s, they stared at the green screen and looked at the bleeps and the bloops, right? Right? But then now they'll just have to be a little bit more educated on what it's doing and why it's doing. And if it does this, what do I need to do? Right? It just changes. All technology does is change the way we do things, but you will always need people doing something. Perfect example. If any of you have ever been to fast food within the last 5 years, no one is manually pouring your drinks anymore. Have you guys all noticed that is a robot controlling the drink fountain station at McDonald's? Anybody notice that?
Yeah, in the drive-through. Yeah, that just came around about a year or two ago.
Yeah. But did it replace the person that hands it to you?
Oh.
No. All it did was it made their job more efficient, so it would speed them up, but they didn't change their job, right? So again, we don't freak out. Don't like, oh, there will be no more. Wrong. It's just going to change. Things will just change. It'll always, should always be for the better, which it has been. I mean, look at the technology. Look at the technology, right? 15 years ago, I wouldn't be able to do what we're doing today. There was no live open microphones. I got 400 people sitting in this room. 319 people are literally sitting here while I am live, literally streaming to the entire world right now. This wouldn't have happened 15 years ago. High-speed internet really wasn't a thing 15 years ago. It was terrible. It was nothing would happen. And sure the hell wouldn't be in 1080p that I'm streaming to everybody. The technology didn't exist. My computer couldn't even handle the 17 programs I literally have running right now for this show. So
that's true.
But did it replace me? No.
Right? What's interesting, Coach, is McDonald's.
Yeah.
What's interesting is McDonald's in California, because of the hourly wage, now has robots making the hamburgers.
Yeah, and I mean, and that's a part of it too, right? Is that look at.
But that's a simple computer, though.
Correct.
That's you drop a patty, you press it, you flip it, you put it in a tray. That's just simple.
Yeah, it's kind of like everything that's inside of automotive plants, right? Drill guns and things. If it's something where it's always the exact same thing, there's no reason to have a human being there. Getting carpal tunnel, by the way, which you would from drilling all day. I know because my dad had it in both of his wrists before he passed. But right, like you don't need those types of stupid jobs. You need somebody though to make sure that the robot puts them into the right spot. So when it goes past, right, the quality control and the assurance and all the things are doing the things, right? Now, obviously, you can have robots because why? Because I used to work with robotics a lot. Used Kelsey Hayes with their brake systems. It was all robotic. Like I've been around all this. I've seen it all. Mark IV Automotive, Lear Corporation, GM, Cadillac Luxury Car Division. I've been there, done that, seen it all. I got the shirt, got the hats. I've already been a part of all of it, but I'm just saying it will just change. That's all. But anyways, Coach, I
Mr.
want you to
Cheeseman.
just talk about stocks. Okay, listen, this is a part. Because if you've listened to this for the last 20 minutes, it'll give you a good idea, not financial tax or investment advice, of possible long-term investments. This is why you need to have conversations like this, by the way, that you will never, ever get on MSNBC Money. Number one, they can't talk that long. Number two, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. Number three, if it's not clickbait, they're not going to say it anyways. You're going to get little snippets, little 20-second snippets. Has anybody ever talked to you like this, literally for 20, 30 minutes from actual real life experience? Has anybody done this with you? Are you going to see this on TV?
It's amazing, Coach. You know, the
You
stuff that
won't.
you share with us. And just keep in mind, you know, when Elon releases Optimus, his robots, oh my God, dude. It's
That's what I
gonna
said.
change the
It will,
world.
yeah, it'll be next level. So, anyways, listen, I'm going to take off, but I'm going to try to hop back in here a little bit later. At least I'm going to try to do that. Everybody be cool. Have a blessed day. I appreciate all of you being here. Thanks for letting me talk about some success stories we had. Hopefully all of you have. Anybody in the room, did anybody in the room make any money today? I want all of you to open your mics. Go
Yes.
ahead.
Yes, I did.
Indeed.
Sure
I
did.
traded
Heck yeah.
SPY only, 80 call contracts, and I made 10 G's.
10 G's. Man, that's an awesome
Very
soundboard.
nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
13.85% on total account 2-minute EWOs.
Oh my, how much?
And say that again.
What the?
13.85% total account.
That's awesome.
All right.
Nice.
And what strategy did you use, Ange?
2-minute EWO.
Yes. 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 Thank you. Good job, everybody. Again, if you guys want to join us for any of this ridiculousness, where do you go?
She's trying to catch Mark.
Where can you go? Tell the people, where do you go? How do they get this information?
AmericanDreamTrading.com.
There it is. Thank you so much.
ADT, baby.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Listen, I want to thank all my moderators. Thank you to Bruno, Don Miranda, and Happily Housewife, Eric's Moto, David, Mark, Palmcoast, and Richard, Doug, Bucko, Chris, Eminem, Mountain Man, Gilly, and Diesel Dan. Congratulations to all of you that did learn something or made some money today. I appreciate you. Trent, I'll get your hand in just one second. Thank you to all my military family. Thank you to all my military family, anybody that's serving or that has served. Thank you so much. We honor and respect you every single day. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to my first responders, firefighters, police officers, teachers, doctors, nurses, everybody with me, all my truck drivers around the world. There it is. I'll take it. There, hey, nice.
Hey, Coach.
That's a good one.
Yes, Trent, you got your hand up. Go ahead, partner.
I would just want to talk about NVIDIA and Apple, but I can happily do it with Bruno or anybody. It doesn't matter.
Oh, yep. Oh, and Ralph. Thank you. Ralph, I just added you. Thank you very much for letting me know that. Ralph, I got you. Sorry, partner. And Ralph. Thank you. Ralph was a late add-on to our moderation team. Thank you, Arlo. I appreciate that.
Let's go, Ralph.
Thank you. I get to do it.
Yeah, an OG Ralph, right? He's been here for a while.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, he's
I
helping out
love
in the
Ralph.
futures.
Ralph is cool.
He's helping out over in the futures area. Again, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you all. If you want to join us, AmericanDreamTrading.com. If I were you, I would get the lifetime membership before it is gone. We're at the tail end of this sale. I know I've been running this for, 3 or 4 weeks now. That wasn't the intention when we started, but it's taken off like wildfire. People are just going crazy on this thing. So far be it from me to hold back the greatness that is the 5K Diamond Lifetime Membership. That's $15,000 off right now with over $50,000 of value. Love your faces. I'm out of here. Thank you, guys. Have a blessed day.
Later, Coach.
Thank you.